a wonderful audio on the Telegram page. If you have not yet listened to that audio, try as much as possible. Go to the Leo Egil official page and we'll tap on the pin messages and try to listen to that audio. I have given a lot of updates there, and time may not permit me to repeat all. But among the updates, I emphasize on the fact that we were able to finalize uh, the deal in regarding to our blockchain yesterday. Actually, guys, our IT manager is responsible for some of these negotiations. So he will come around the world to give us good developers. And when he get them, he will summon a meeting between the operational directors of the Leo Asian Society and together with those developers. Then we meet on a common platform to deliberate and discuss on the scope of the project and how fast it will take to complete. So yesterday we were able to come to a consensus, and we've already discussed about this over and over. But yesterday meeting was so good because it allows or it opens the door for it cut the sword for the commencement of the blockchain. So right now, what they are doing is that they are going through their necessary tools and programming softwares, putting them together. They are also taking more time to read our concepts over and over to make sure it is in alignment with whatever they are in alignment with what we want to do. So God willing, on the 1st of December, that is coming next week, not far from here, being I think Wednesday, they are going to commence the building of the blockchain. To us, it is a historic moment for us. It is a very good time for us because the blockchain constitutes a lot to our development. The blockchain has the core, the actual engine of all that we want to do in this society. All right, so starting the blockchain is a historic moment for us, and we want to celebrate that achievement. Though it's very time effective and costly, but we are ready to embark on it. And you know what? Let me break this news today or just announce today that regard to our operations, the blockchain or with our regard to our operations and software development, up to now, that I'm speaking, we are not utilizing any funds from the community for the various developments we are undertaking. I hope you hear me right. Let me repeat myself. We are not utilizing any fund that we take from the community for our various development. We aren't doing that. So the founders and some key leaders have decided to finance some of the projects we are undertaking ourselves. From the one since we started developing this project, the IT department, we've been paying them. You all can know that there are various developers behind the concept. Not one, not two, there are three. Yes, three different developers that are working on our project. And we pay them weekly, every week we pay them. And, there are a lot of confidential information that I don't want to leak here. But the truth of the matter is that among the top leaders that are handling our project, like the IT manager and his team, we pay them in hours. So 1 hour we pay them. So they work 40 hours within the week, and then we have to pay them multiply by 1 hour. The last time I took you guys to some of the pages, I showed you the cost and how we pay our IT manager, and I said it is $120 per hour. I think I did that statistics and analysis here. Let me try to see if I can connect to that page again through my screen so that you know how expensive the project is and how we are eager to make it happen by all means, no matter how hard it is. Let me connect to Bitly, Alexa. Okay. We have a gentleman by name Vitaly Vareksa. He is from Russia and he is our IT manager. All right, so a lot of things goes into this project. I am saying this to let you understand that we are very determined to make sure things work irrespective of how hard it is. We are not lagging. So, all this while, payment of IT developers alone a week is not an easy task. But all these, we aren't using any money from the community. All the tokens that we buy are reserved purposely for our public. When we go public, that is what we are going to use, to gamble at the public. The coins, the token will be managed in such a way that we don't dump it. All right, the token will be managed in such a way that we don't dump it. All right, so the funds we are gathering at this moment are very, very strategic because one, they will determine the price of the token when we go public. Secondly, they will be used to manage the price so that we don't dump. All right, there are so many technicalities in relation to that. And the officials behind the scene are very ready and they are very determined, they are experienced to make sure such things are put in place. All right, so let me once again show you the profile of our IT manager. I don't know whether we got some spice here or not. We don't care about whoever you are. What we know is that we are updating our family. We are working for you. And therefore, for that matter, everybody here needs to know what is going on. All right, so Vitaly Vareksa is our IT manager. He is from Russia. He is the mastermind behind the project, though he don't have the keys. He works for us, but he don't have the keys to the portals. There is another person that have the keys, and he is our IT chief advisor. All right, if you go to the website, you see another person beneath the leadership. All right, and that person is the IT advisor. All right, so this particular gentleman here, Bright Ajakoako, he is the a computer scientist and he is the chief IT advisor. So he also play a very important role at the engine room. And then this man is the IT manager that makes sure our project is in alignment. So when we want to develop any project, this man will comb around the world to bring out professionals and people that can really handle it. All right, at the moment, a team of people are handling our app, the application for Cash. That is a hybrid application. That constitutes an Android version, iOS version, and the Windows version. All right, so he has already given a contract to a team of developers that are working on the apps, and very soon it will be ready for publication and for download. So he at the moment, the biggest task ahead of him is to lead a team to develop the blockchain. And when we are building a blockchain, it's like you are building a city of yourself. If you cannot build a city then, or a house, you have to rent. And when you want to rent, that is the token. But we are not renting for the second time. We are composing or building a complete blockchain to handle our token, our coin project. All right, so a lot of things are happening. And yesterday we were able to come to consensus that the wallet that will contain our Asian coin we want the wallet to contain our Leo token, and we want to build in some mechanisms to enable a smart swap to happen within the wallet. So we are working very hard, and we've given them the concept, so they are going to a drawing board to work it out. One amazing thing about Asian society is that we don't want to replicate what exists. We always want to create something new. This thing we are doing, we are about to do, creating a new wallet that contains a private coin and then a public coin. It has never happened, and it's not in the world. But you know what? Once we get the challenge, we are willing to push ourselves forward to make sure we get it done. So when we were discussing, they said, "Wow, such a thing have never been done before," and the whole thing was like, "This is private, this is public. So how are you going to make the private and the public?" And this one said it's possible. Another person said it's not possible. Then one person said, "When we do this and do that, it's going to be possible." You see, the whole challenge started yesterday among within the meeting, and we asked them to go brainstorm and bring solution because that is exactly what we want. And we have given them the task.
Hello, Pastor. It
Yeah, we
seems his
cannot hear
network
you.
is okay. Yeah,
Network. Yes, yes. All right. I think
now you are
we are
clear now.
willing to give the. All right. Thank you. We are willing to give you very fair and then clean service for everyone to know that we have come to stay. All right. Yeah. Among the things that will push us forward and help us to be fortified and immune to all attacks is our loyalty and honesty to the society. If leadership are not honest to the society, we will be prone to attacks. We believe in spirituality. And for that matter, whatever we do, we consider the spiritual aspect. Guys, we consider that a lot. All right, so we are willing to give the society the best service and then to be more loyal. So, you know what? Do you know that all this while, we those working behind the scene, no one receives pay. We are not taking pay. We are rather sponsor the project with our funds, with our money. All right, so that is one thing you have to know. No one, apart from the IT developers who we cannot hold their money because for them it's cash and carry thing. And then there are our graphic designers and other little stuff. None of the workers are taking pay. We are all working under sacrifice. We are all working to make sure the society grows. So, guys, it's a family thing. It's not a one-man show. It's all of us. I really love the boldness of some of you guys that have stepped out to take the mantle, even in our absence. I could see Reverend Yima together with his team are working very hard to make sure things are in order. And this is exactly what we want. We aren't going to entertain a one-man show in this project. Guys, please, I am telling you, I've been saying it over and over. You have to put yourself in order. Please, when you come to meetings like this, listen and listen well because very soon I can't be here all the time. You know what? While speaking to you, my eyes will be peeping in the corner trying to see if there is any update for me. All right. Just check this chat out. I want to show something here. Okay, I think the chat is not yet here. There is a chat I wanted to show regarding how we just concluded with the IT. manager, and we are going to work on the public, on the contract, the contracts, in order to facilitate the public on Monday. They don't work on Sunday. So currently, as we are speaking, they are also in Saturday because of the time difference. So they are in Saturday, and we want to work around the contract in such a way that before Saturday we are done with all the contracts, so that on Monday, Sunday midnight 12 will be public live, and everyone can buy directly from Pancake Swap. Guys, remember, when we go public, there's no need for you to buy only from the website. The website is one method. You can also buy from Pancake Swap. That will happen from Monday when we go public. All right, so you know what? That is what is going to bring the crowd. We don't need people to register before they will buy. A lot of people will be buying without us knowing them. We wouldn't even know the people who are buying, because when you go public, it is no longer your project, it is for the world. And therefore, you have absolutely no control over event or the trend, the narratives when you go public. All right, so that is it. I have given you some updates this evening regarding what you're about to do. So last time too, I informed the house that I was going to lead you to discuss some of the things that we believe are going to form our DNA. We have this notion that we cannot gather a team of people just to be business people, like greedy for money, 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 without morality. If we don't instill morality, train people in the moral aspect, how to live in a community of divinity, divine, a community of love, a community of mutual respect for each other, we will end nowhere. All right, so along our technological prowess, while we want to advance and go far technologically, we are also trying to make sure our mission is in alignment with nature. All right, so I have a document here entitled The Doctrine of Ancient Society. The Doctrine of the Ancient Society. And this is an important document that very soon we will be placing at the back office so that people can download and go through themselves. But, a lot of things have been done behind the scene, as I said earlier, before coming to public. We are very strong. We are very spiritually prepared. We believe there is light and darkness. There is day and night. There is male and female. There is good and evil. We believe there is, yes. So, uh, purity and impurity. We believe in all these things. So, in view of our mission statement, the elite world is intricately divided by religion, politics, ethnicity, racism, etc. The beauty of the Asian society shall be in its heterogeneousness or cosmopolitan nature. We shall embrace the fact that all humans are one world nobles without discrimination or sectarianism. All right, so what the introduction is trying to say is that the Asian society is a heterogeneous and a cosmopolitan society, in the sense that we have no religion, we have no culture, we have no ethnicity, we are just a community of love, a community of light. For that matter, we shall avoid any form of religious and political indoctrination. We don't want to entertain religious and political indoctrination. We shall draw the attention and focus of mankind to the original source of their being and existence in this in this relation to these two fundamental doctrines of light and love, leading to a peaceful coexistence. So light, the doctrine of light, the doctrine of love will lead to a peaceful coexistence. So these are going to be our doctrine and our principles. All right. Our contenders are operating from deep darkness of sorcery and for that of deep darkness of secrecy rather. And for that matter, the only way to overcome their dirty spell they have cast upon humanity is to raise up a generation of light and love. Let me take this again. Our contenders are operating from deep darkness of secrecy. And for that matter, the only way to overcome their dirty spell that they have cast upon humanity is to raise up a generation of light and love. These are the principles. All right, so when you go down, you now see the principle of light here, and it has so many indications. All the divine books of the universe agree to the fact that the divine source is light. When we talk of the divine source, we are talking of God. God is light. And for that matter, we are children of light. Everyone. So all the books, divine books, when we talk of divine books, we are referring to the Bible, to the Quran, to Tanakh, and to the all the books of the various religions and faiths that are in the universe. All right. So they all believe that God is light. And for that matter, we are children of light. Guys, this is the truth. And this is how the battle is going to be like. It is light going in war against darkness that have invaded his generation or his people for years. We are children of light. But in the absence of light, darkness overshadowed the universe. And light is back to take its time. All right, the qualities of light operate in both physical and spiritual realms. Even though light is common part of our everyday existence, there are no words to equally describe it. It is the prerequisite for all life. Light is the prerequisite for all life. The best way to now this word overstand is a contracted word. We don't want to say understand. It has some deep spiritual meaning. Understand. We say overstand. Light is to think about what it does. All right. So time will not permit me to read everything because it's a very voluminous document. It's about, I think, a 6-page document, but it has a lot of information. All right, light dispel darkness, so shall we abhor any form of light in our community. We will make sure we psych ourselves, we conscientize ourselves to come to the realization that we are in the battlefront, and just as every military personnel, every soldier, every warrior, every peace officer needs some accoutrement before he will be placed before the battlefront. No commander will ever enlist a military person or a soldier to the battlefront without equipping that soldier. All right, so we equipping you to get out there and spread the news, bring more people in order to overturn the tables so that we will have our destiny that has over years been shattered, taken, given back to us. If we will overcome this battle, then we need to equip ourselves with the needed or the requisite tools, the requisite accoutrement that we need to fight this battle against darkness. And among the tools are lights. We are going out there to fight darkness, and you need light to fight that darkness. You can never go out to fight darkness with greed. And for that matter, we said in this society, day in and day out, as we come for meeting, we will not only emphasize on how to get money, how to make money, how to multiply, increase your revenue, how to make millions, how to make billions. At the end of the day, we'll be generating weak, weakling billionaires who cannot stand the test of the time. We don't want to produce weak and, yes, billionaires or millionaires. We want to produce giant people that are ready to take over the mantle and lead the universe towards the better destination. And for that matter, we believe in part of our daily training that we come here for, we will be taking people through these two fundamental principles of light and love. And for that matter, listen, We said number one, we light dispel darkness, so we shall abhor. We shall abhor me. We will hate any form of lies in our community. So, if you are practicing anything that is not transparent, we will raise the flag and tell you, gentlemen, this is a community of light. We don't entertain any scam, lies, deception, fraud. All these are within the context that we abhor, we hate them. All right, so if anyone try to scam his neighbor, it's against the principle of light. We will not accept that. The number two says that light itself cannot be seen, but reveals everything in its presence. For that matter, our physical presence in one community is not our ultimate goal, but our positive vibration and effect to this beautiful planet is what matters. All right, so you see, you don't have to see light before you benefit from it. We cannot see it, we cannot touch it, we cannot feel it, we cannot yet touch it, but we feel it around, guys. That is the truth. Light form part of our day-to-day life, but you can't touch it. All right, so we don't need to be physically present for you to feel me as Master Isaac before we can change the world. No. Now, as I speak, I am sending some arsenal energy into the space, the airwaves. And as you listen to me, you are also being tracked in the same vibration that I vibrate. And if we are all in the same alignment, we are able to vibrate positively, and together we can transform and change the world. Guys, this is what is happening. So we will be able to affect each other positively without seeing each other. That is the biggest quality of light. Putting that one aside, we say light fills all space available to it, but will not invade space close to it. That is very important. Light fills all the space available to it, but will not invade space close to it. That means we shall not intrude into the public affairs of people or people's privacy. We shall only relate to those that willingly avail themselves to us. Good. Light is one of the most gentle elements in the world. Very gentle. It is powerful. It is beautiful. It is transparent. But you know what? It is always reserved. When you decide to block light, it will gently turn away. That is why we have something we call shadows. Guys, that is why we have the effect of shadow. Light will try to throw its rays to give you light, to give you radiation, to give you better vision. But as you block it, it will not force itself over you. Light does not force. Light is very gentle. So are we going to be very gentle? We will only affect people or relate with people that avail themselves to us. So we say that means we shall not intrude into people's or into the public affair, like politics, like gambling, and so on and forth. We don't want to get into that. But we shall not also intrude into people's privacy. We are not so important to that. All right, that is not important to us. But we shall only relate to those that willingly avail themselves to us. That is very, very important to know. The fourth one, we say light can be everywhere at once. With the help of technology, we shall be able to navigate the universe from anywhere at any time. And that is why we can just sit here and at the click, we are able to see everything going on in the universe. We can tour the universe to see what is going on even on our website, and check what is going on in other people's country, Nigeria, and so on and forth. The number of people that are joining the society, how they are doing well in mobilizing liquidity. We can see all at a glance, though we are not traveling to Nigeria, we are not traveling to United Kingdom, we are not traveling to Seychelles, Netherlands, Czech Republic, so on and forth. But we are able to see. That is the power of technology, and it is in relation with the efficacy of light. So light can be everywhere at once. With the help of technology, we shall be able to navigate the universe from everywhere at any That is one beautiful quality of us. Light is never consumed or exhausted by anything in its presence. As long as we hold on to the doctrine of light and love, no forces, be it physical or spiritual law, alliance, or syndicates, shall be able to overpower us. Good. As long as we hold to these two beautiful doctrines, no forces in this physical or spiritual laws, alliance, or syndicate shall be able to overpower us, because light is never consumed. Light cannot be exhausted. All right, so that is one thing about us. We hold on to our doctrine and we will be able to withstand any force. Guys, remember, we are not doing anything fishy here. We are only trying to mobilize people to reclaim our right, our power, our heritage that was once missing. We want to go back to our roots, claiming the authority that God gave us as human. So we are not violating any principle. And for that matter, no spiritual force will be able to overpower us. No, we are very fortified and we are strong because we are operating under the law of light and love. Whoever knows spirituality understands that we are operating on a very high frequency and nothing by any means overshadow us. Light is illumination, enabling us to find our way. Know ye therefore that we are sailing through this present dark world to our original destination as mankind. For that matter, we need greater inner light to navigate this voyage. Before we were able to get there, we need greater light because where we are trodden, we've never been there before. We are creating a community that have never existed before. But how can we get there? With the help of light, the inner light that you develop in you and I develop in me, we're able to get there. And I believe by virtue of these doctrines that we will teach ourselves day in and day out, we are going to produce very strong spiritual beings that will be able to back this project. And once we have spirituality backing this project, guys, will go far because we know a lot about the elite. We know a lot about those people who claim to be the current global champions. One major thing we know about them is that they fear light, they fear truth, they fear love. They only operate under deep secrecy and darkness. So if we are invading, fighting them with hatred, with greediness, with passion, selfishness, just passion to enrich ourselves only without helping anyone, guys, they will laugh at us because we can't get anywhere. But once we are pushing them with light, they are very coward and they'll be running away because they can't withstand the kind of vibration and radiation that we are confronting them. Yes, light is communication by written words or symbols to our mind. We will be able to communicate across physical and spiritual realms through the help of light. All right, there are a lot of things, and I said earlier, today I will not be able to take you through all. All right, so we have other areas that we talk of the virtues of light, and these are the various virtues of light. The light is in relation to holiness, goodness, knowledge, wisdom. All these are characteristics and virtues rather, of light. Holiness, goodness, knowledge, wisdom, grace, hope, transparency, truthfulness, fairness, exactness, divine revelation, so on and forth. All right, so we come to the next doctrine that has to do with love. And we say, love, they say, makes the world go round. These shall be the characteristics of real love that shall be adhered in this society. Love means saying goodbye to expectation. We will not be here to feed people's expectation. No, though you wish, but love will compel you to look into other people's expectation rather than your expectation alone. All right. Love does not play the victim role or the blame or blame others. We are not ready to blame our predecessors nor blame the elite. We are willing to confront and back everything we want to do with love. Love does not think others are out to get them. Love doesn't think that their loved ones are wrong. Love works together. It takes responsibility. It forgives and it allows other people's action to be their journey. Okay. All right, take that one again. It forgives and allow other people's action to be their journey. Love doesn't take things personally. All right, so these are some of the principles that we'll be taking it to. Guys, these are not religious things. This is not about the church. This is not about the mosque. This is a universal law. As long as we know we are operating under the universal law, we should have inner peace, inner love, and inner light. These are the things, the characteristics, the power that will help us to go far and far. And these are the reasons why we win the battle. So if you're in the Asian society, you are in a very big society, a society that is about to produce nobles, great people, royals, people that will stand the test of time, people that are not cowards, people that are not afraid, people that are not, cannot be muzzled, cannot be overpowered because you yourself, you are a spiritual being, being enwrapped in a physical element or matter called body. And for that matter, your farness, your greatness is not determined by the body that you are wrapped in, but it is determined by the inner spirit, the inner radiation, the inner power that you are able to exhibit or emit in this big universe. Guys, these are some of the things that we are going to discuss, and I just want to give you a glimpse of it. We will be polishing it up and hosting it on our website, and whoever wish can just download them. And day in and day out, as we come for meeting, these are the resources, some of the resources that everyone at all can just touch on to do a presentation to trade. So yesterday, we were here talking about coin market cap, blah blah blah, how to trade, how to solve stake, how to farm, how to this. Today we are talking to you about you need to develop light and you need to develop love within yourself. Thank you so much for your time. I would like to pause here and pick one or two comments before we continue. Thank you. Do I have a host this evening?
Pastor, it looks like Reverend Yuma has been kicked out. Is it?
Okay.
No,
All
he
right.
is actually here, but he has been muted.
Okay.
Mm. But Pastor, we have really enjoyed your sermon today.
Yes.
I hope all the community members will always come and listen to this wisdom and this policy for our community.
Yes. Yes.
We need them to come and listen.
Yes.
Our Nigerian brothers, we don't see a lot of them. They need to begin to attend these meetings.
Sure. Sure. Okay. Is there any other person that want to say something? I can see Sam B have raised his hand. If you can kindly unmute and talk to us.
Pastor, it looks like the people have been muted. So if you can check that, please.
Yeah, we have Kwame now. Kwame now. Your hand is up, so you can unmute.
Yes, thank you very much, man of God. One of the reasons why I love this project is because men of God are backing it. And I believe this project will go far. But one of my challenge that I have with Christians is that we always pray for God to open doors for us. But when projects like this come, instead of us to take advantage of it, get involved, we don't really do that. So it's my prayer that Christians and also our as men of God, our church members will also understand what is happening and what is coming into the system so that they get hold of it. God bless you all. And I believe this project is going to move higher and higher. And we will thank God. And next year by this time, we will look back and we'll be rejoicing. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. We appreciate your presence. We thank God we are no longer in that era in which they were pushing us far away from the public things. We are in the era in which we are going out there to take what belongs to us and then exhibit the God given dominion over it. So you're most welcome. I appreciate your comment this evening. All right. Kwabna,
All right. Reverend, Reverend, thank you so much for the opportunity.
you're welcome.
He has been muted again.
Yeah, yeah, Reverend, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity and the presentation. I mean,
Thank you. You're most welcome.
as I said, I believe in you. I believe in the mission. I live on the platform this afternoon. I'm inspired. I have points, but I don't think it's enough. But that is what I could gather now. And I know, as you rightly said, uh, wisdom is higher than faith. Wisdom is always higher than faith. And so long as we have the knowledge and we apply it, that is wisdom. So I'm just encouraging everybody that it is not enough to hear, it's not enough to know. It is most important to act. There are three people in this world. One, those who make things happen. Two, those who watch things happen. And then the third one, those who don't know what the hell happened. But I don't think any of us here will be
Yeah.
among the third one. We'll be the first one who make things happen.
Excellent.
God bless you, Reverend. Thank you.
You're most welcome. We appreciate your comment. We love your knowledge as well. And did you hear him? Yes, knowledge is more powerful than faith. That is great. I also believe that. Thank you. Any other person?
If you have anything to say, please unmute and then speak. Okay, Mr. Bernard Asma, you can speak.
Yeah, okay. Good evening, everybody, and good evening, Pastor. Uh, since we are going public on the 28th, I am suggesting that the 28th meeting, we should have it, we should postpone the time so that it will be like waykeeping. We just usher our token into the public space so that by 12 o'clock midnight, we will see it, we'll all keep wake and then see the token go live. And Paul, that's my suggestion.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that is a suggestion, guys. I think anyway. We are very happy with your passion, and we love all of you for having that passion. So the only challenge would be like even the 28. Yes, we are using the GMT. We are using the GMT time, and for that matter, we are very sure that it will happen exactly 12 o'clock in the midnight. But you know what? At that time, our colleagues in the other countries, do you know the time? So it will be somewhere 3 in Russia. The IT department, some are in Russia, and those in Russia, at that time, it will be around 3 or 4 because they are 4 hours, I think, different. So they will be 4 in the dawn. And those in uh, uh, Dubai will also be somewhere around 3 or 4. And other countries. So we are just wondering if it will be favorable for everyone. Perhaps it may be good for us in Ghana. So what about in other countries? So let's think of that. Any other person?
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening. Deep late.
Well, I just want to emphasize one or two things at this very moment. Um, it's all about the secret behind the COVID. In fact, right now, as I'm speaking, I've now arrived to Ghana here, and I heard a news this evening that at the coming Xmas, which we are all, aware of, we are waiting for the Christmas. So the health minister in Ghana here has boldly come out that during that time, those people who will be going to the marketplaces, areas like Kumasi, Accra, for market, if you don't have the vaccination card or the vaccinated card, you will not be allowed to enter such places. So when I heard the news, I was very shocked. I was very, very shocked about the news. So my suggestion to this is that as a community like this, and our aim and vision is to um, help ourselves and to avoid these elite plans. Now, the elite is taking over now. So what shall we do to overcome them? I mean, all what we have to do is to try as much as possible to do what we can to overcome them. Thank you.
You're most welcome. That is why it became a thing of life and death to some of us. Uh, People like Auntie Nanaya and co will know how some of us were groaning behind the sea, sleepless night, praying and crying and thinking of the way forward for humanity. There is a lot of secrecy going on in the world right now. A lot of secrecy. You see, people are just rushing after money, 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 buy token, keep it, it have jump, it have pump, sell, and have forgotten about their soul. What shall benefit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? You see, these people are after our soul, they are after our body, they are after our destruction. So it is very necessary that we should not take things for granted. And that is a very good point you just raised. We are currently in that battle to combat such kind of deception, lies, and mayhem that have been going on for years. And one of the biggest things that will make them fall flat is reuniting, uniting and standing against the status quo, reuniting and standing in the gap for the ignorant people that are still sleeping. So our coming together has multiple purpose. Guys, if it was about token alone, why? Are we the only token? A lot of token are not a society, they are not a community. We will just advertise them on Pancake Swap and Coin and CoinGecko, and people buy and then we sleep somewhere and relax. We wouldn't be wasting our time having this meeting. Let me take you through the coin market and then the CoinGecko, and let's see the number of coins that were launched today. How many of them are making this noise? They are not having time to organize a society, but we know that we have the power to organize ourselves in a formidable body so that we can withstand against the oppressor's rule. And that is why we are here to empower everyone to stand, to have knowledge, to get enlightened, so that we will not just be following the masses, but rather we'll be questioning whatever is going on. All right, so if you are talking about the COVID, it is true, but remember, you are a sovereign being. You have full responsibility for yourself. Nobody in this universe will ever be accountable to you when things go bad in your system, your body. You are accountable to yourself, and therefore you are sovereign, and no one can muzzle you to do what you don't willingly want. No, they've not gotten to that point. And when they get there, we will resist them. They can't force you to be vaccinated. They can force you to stop using their public places. They can force you not to enter their buses. They can force you not to visit their hospitals, but they can't force you to be vaccinated. They can't. For that one, they don't have that right and power to do. But you know what? While they are stopping us from using their hospitals, their cars, their public places, so on and forth, their banks, what can we do to survive? What can we do? We are humans, and we can also create hospitals. We can also buy cars. We can also build banks, clinics, so on and forth. That is why we're here to empower you so that you will stand for your people. While they are stopping them from using their public places, we will create our private place for our people to use. It's possible. And when they see that some millionaires are against them, some great people like you and I are against their policies, it will scare them and they cannot continue uh, ranting and chanting as they do right now. So they'll be scared. So let's all see this as a responsibility for humanity to unite, stand in the gap for ourselves and for our people. So we appreciate that. But until we unite, we can never turn away the tables. You can't turn the tables. What they want to do, they will do it. But the only thing that can help us overcome is to unite. And I welcome all of you into this society. Let's keep bringing in more people so that we can be stronger and stronger. We stand or resist the oppressor's rule. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr.
Adibeka,
Bartholomew.
yes, you're welcome.
Mr. Bartholomew. It seems you want to talk.
Yeah, help him to unmute. The moderator or the host has to help him to
Okay, please. Mr. Bartholomew, please unmute and talk. Okay, please, Mr. Richard, unmute Mr. Desmond Ohine. Okay, Mr. Desmond Ohine, you can talk now.
I went off. I just came. I just came. I was off. I just came, please.
all right,
Okay,
you're welcome.
okay, okay. Who else wants to talk? Who else want to talk? Please unmute and then talk to us. Okay, Okay, who else? Please, if you want to talk, please unmute and talk.
Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Bartholomew, talk. We can hear you.
Uh,
Please unmute him. Uh-huh. Mr. Richard, please unmute him. Uh-huh. Mr. Bartholomew, please unmute and then talk. Mr. Bartholomew, please unmute and talk.
All right, maybe he's not ready to
hello?
talk. Yeah, Mr. Bato.
I think the network is not helping me, please.
You can hear you. You can hear you. Okay. Who else want to talk? Please unmute and then speak to us. Who else? Who else want
Okay.
to talk?
In the absence of anybody, I think,
Okay.
yes. Is there anyone? If there's no one, no need to be calling and calling. We can continue with one or two things before. Okay. Uh, I want to share my screen so that we can have some updates. At the moment, uh, we are proud of the growth, and we are almost there. Guys, it's happening. Now, when you come to society, leadership board, let me try to refresh so that I'll get an updated version of this one. Yes, you realize that we are almost there. I can't wait to see our numbers. You know, we are just letting guys, 6 guys, so we are letting 6 people to make it. You know, that round figure is very important to me. That round figure. Currently, we are 994 members, and it's what's happening. We are just left 6 people, and I'm sure by the time they break, oh, we will be 1,000 plus. And when we get to 1,000, that is a breakthrough because that number is very significant. So we will be moving on and on and on to very high level. Because when we get to 1,000, we will be targeting 10,000. When we get to 10,000, we'll be targeting 100,000. We get to 100,000, we'll be targeting 1 million. That is how we are going to set our standard. So the first standard is 1,000, and we are hoping to get there very soon. And we are happy we are getting there within the first month. It is very good. It is a step in the right direction. Remember, this is not the totality of our numbers. These are the people that have registered to our private contract association. That is the number here. But those that have not registered to be part of our ecosystem, they are not here. There are a lot of people that have just created a trust wallet, added our contract, bought some coins from somewhere or from some people, and they are not interested to join our private contract association. They are not here. All right, so we hope with time they will all be with us. Now you can see United Club is still taking the lead with over 5 million coins, and Ghana is pushing hard, very hard. Ghana was somewhere 1.4 million just 3 days ago, but I don't know what happened. He has been able to push himself upward to 1.9 million tokens. That is awesome. Very, very awesome. Nigeria is also chasing very hard with 1.7 million tokens. That is also amazing. Yes, guys, we are moving on. So the rest is on and on. Sometimes it just amazes me over this particular person. Only one person who, but currently he is 1 million token. He has been able to buy 1 million token. Guys, is it a million? Okay, I think it's 10,000. No, it's over 10,000. Okay. Yes,
It's
it's 10,000.
100,000.
101,000. Okay, 101,000. Ah, so that is very great. He is just one person, but he's making a lot of waves. He's fourth on the list, on and on and on. So that is the level of our progress. Guys, don't forget, this is a society project. This is not a pool, a pump and dump project. I said it in my audio today, that by virtue of our hybrid nature, we will be growing organically. And organically means before someone will sign in, will throw in the towel, or will join us, that person will have to understand our ecosystem first. And it is better we get people that understand us and are joining us. Remember, when we go public from 29th of this month, this number will not be so important again because people can now buy without joining or creating a link. So helping someone to buy will be another thing. And then helping someone to create an account will be another important thing. All right, so we will separate the two groups when we go public. Because once we go public, just as I said, we'll be seen all over the internet. A lot of blogs will be picking our information to publish without our notice. Even today, when I was going through Google, I realized we have been published on, I think, over 10 different blogs, 10 different platforms that we have no knowledge about. We don't know anything about. But people are building their portal. So they'll comb around information, and when they see that a group of people are making good waves, are making good news, they will pick those people information and blog it on their site. So I was able to see, just go online and Google Leo Eagle toolkit. Just Google it. You see a lot of blogs. So far, I was going through, I've not seen any scam blog that is trying to scam people. The majority of them were just giving news about what we are doing and what they think we are offering on the table. All right, so when we go public, people will see us on most of those blogs. There are so many token platforms that are still growing. And for that matter, they go out in search for news. They don't wait for people to pay them before they publish their information. So all these infant websites may pick our information and publish it to their portal, and those that are on it will jump into the project without our knowledge. In that case, the market growth will be totally different from the community growth. So we, those that are here, still have to continue growing our community alongside with the market. All right, there are so many mechanisms that we can do when we go public to grow the market. Only a sticker at Coin would attract a lot, thousands of people to our project. Coin. Only a sticker or a logo advertised on CoinGecko will pull a lot of people to jump into our project. But once they come to buy token, remember, no one is available to hold their hands to sign up to be part of this number. So we need to be very active on the Telegram page so that we can assist people that are joining to sign up to be part of our ecosystem so that they can log into our back office and enjoy all these various information that we have to offer. All right, so these are some of the things I'd like to draw your attention to so that we don't see the point pumping and we'll be jubilating and forgetting about our responsibility to grow these numbers. All right, so for Monday, we should not over rejoice on the pump of the coin because the figures are changing. We are 1 cent. The next time we are 10 cents. We are 20 cents. We are 50 cents. We are 90 cents. Yay! We are $1. That alone should not drive our focus or our attention, but rather, what should drive us should be we all coming together to grow these numbers. This is our hallmark because we don't just want to make money, we also want to affect humanity. We want to affect humanity positively. All right, so let's have that at the back of our mind. Now, in regard to our blockchain project, remember we have a very important agenda. I said earlier that we have already signed people that will be working on our blockchain. And we want you to know the constituents of the blockchain, what constitutes the blockchain, how it is going to be organized. Let me scroll down, give you a portion of our website that talks about the blockchain. Okay, I may not have all the details here, but let me read a fraction of it here. I will once again link another page document that will give you the details of the blockchain. From the spirit of light and love, all members of this private society have agreed to have a private medium of exchange. The value of this medium of exchange shall be according to the total growth of registered members. Thus, anytime a person joins the society, the value shall increase by 0.0003 grains of gold. We shall build a full stack, state-of-the-art private blockchain to run our coin project. Such coins shall be distributed and stored via a private code and custodial wallet. This medium of exchange shall only be used within the jurisdiction of our society and among our members. The means by which a member or which members shall have access to these private coins shall be shall be through one, swapping with the only accepted tokens and from the public market like Leo Eagle token. Two, mechanism that people will use to get a coin. The second one, the second mechanism or means to get a coin is the use of our referral system and our community building compensation program that are available to our association members. All right, so currently you can see that even in the public token, if you are able to refer someone and the person buy token, you make 5% of that token. All right, the same thing will happen when we launch our private coin. We will be rewarding people according to the number of referrals that you are making. Guys, just listen. You are making referrals to accumulate more Leo Eagle tokens, and the same referrals you have already benefited from will still give you private coin when we go public or when we are done with our blockchain. That is why it is necessary that you should do everything possible to get enough referrals. You know, when it became tough like this for us in the previous community, you know what some of us did? Some of us were employing people to go around to recruit for us, and we were using money to recruit. So, guys, do something crazy to get out of poverty once and for all. Do something crazy. Get out into the streets, recruit like crazy. Just do anything possible because the more you recruit, the more you benefit from this society. The society has the potential to liberate you from every generational poverty you are in or our people are in. And for that matter, let's do
Hello,
everything
good
possible
evening.
because the more you get referrals, the more those referrals are giving you bonuses, both in the public token and in the private coin to come. All right, so the other means could be airdrop and merit. So these are the three mechanisms that we will be using to build or to distribute our coin when we go public. All right, I think someone wants to talk. I will pause here for the person to come in. Perhaps you want to tell us something very important.
Good evening.
Yeah, good
Hello.
evening. I can see.
Pastor, good evening.
Yes, brother Frederick, you're welcome.
I'm Richard, not Frederick.
Yeah, Richard, please allow brother Frederick to talk. Frederick Ntiamwa is already online. When Frederick is done, then Richard, you come.
Yeah. Concerning
The referrals.
okay, concerning the dumping of the coins,
Okay.
the dumping of the coins.
Yes,
Do you hear me?
we are hearing you, but like your network is not too strong. Keep talking. Okay. I think brother Frederick is not.
Concerning the dumping of the coins.
Okay, keep talking.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, oh, yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from uh, w- apart from we putting some measure, would there be any measure that can be put? Some people will not mind what we are talking about, the we moving using our Leo to buy the private coin. Some people will not
Yeah.
be much interested in that.
Okay.
So, would there be any way to make sure we restrict people to just come and dump? Because I know some people are not patient to wait for what we are saying. They are not interested, or that they want to get the chunk of the coin within the shortest possible time, then they dump. They are not interested in waiting for private coin or whatever. So, would there be any mechanism to make sure we restrict certain things to?
Okay. Thank you so much for your concern. First of all, we should all understand that buying of token and selling is a normal trend in crypto. We should not be more distracted or disturbed if people who bought are selling. It's cool. It's normal. You know, once they buy, be ready to know that they will sell. So it's cool. And remember, when people don't sell early, some will not also get enough coin late. So those that are coming late, where will they get the coin? They will wait for people to sell and they will also pick it from them. So coin will be moving from paper hand to diamond hands. You know, when we talk of paper hands and diamond hands, they are terms in crypto. Those that are not patient will lose their birthright to people that are coming in late. So it's a normal trend. But in regard to dumping, no, 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 no. It's not going to be possible in this society. A complete dumping like the coin value will go down. No, it will be volatile. It will be going up and down small, small, but it will not be completely down. But you know, for an individual to dump his token is normal. We should be ready to welcome some of these things. But we have put in mechanism to avoid the intrusion of whales. That is what we've actually done. The coming in of whales. When we talk of whales, they are people that are more powerful in the crypto space and they have the potential to buy a lot of token. And when they sell, then there is a big dump or there is a big drop or dip in the crypto in that particular project. We are doing everything possible to control the intrusion of whales. But some of these things are our private information. We don't want to share them here because perhaps the same people that we are talking to are those that will be pulling us down. So we are putting mechanisms to control that. So guys, relax. We are very serious and we are determined. We've done a lot of feasibility studies and we have all it takes to control this project from distraction. And among the distractions are dumping. So we will not allow this project to be dumped very early. No. But when you see that our graph or our chart goes up and come down a little, goes up and come down a little. Guys, don't be distracted. It's normal. There are some seasons, the dip comes in season. There is a season that the whole market is down. When it happens that way, it will affect us in one way. When it happens, don't panic and be selling. No, because we are not a pump and dump project. We have come to stay. So those who will not wait till the private coin is ready, no problem. They should sell. You know what? While they are selling, another person is standing by to take it from them. And they will come back again to buy. But unfortunately, they will never get the quantity they sold. So it's normal. Let's allow them to do whatever. But we will also control it behind the scene. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. And Brother Richard, you can now come in.
Okay. For me, it's about two things. The
Okay.
first, let me go by the first one. Yes, the last time I tried buying um, USDT on Binance BNB to be able to purchase my token. That is what I want to do now. I was doing it with the direction of one Mr. Mensah, but the network was very bad and I couldn't do it, or I couldn't buy. So I want to do that if possible, if I can get help to do that this evening. And even at the time, I wanted to know the way about it, because at that time I didn't have money on my account. But now I've deposited money on my account and I want to go and buy
Okay.
the, and then also
Mr.
put in.
Mr. Mr. Mensa, are you here? You've gotten a job. Oh. Mr. Richard
Sorry,
Mensa, are you here?
yeah. But somebody inboxed me. After that, the network went bad. Somebody inboxed me. The name was T Blay,
Okay.
but and the person was asking me or contacting me if I'm ready, since network is was disturbing me during the process. If I'm ready, I should let him know. And I only said okay, but he has not come online since that time. And secondly, too, he was not the person that was leading me through, because I know he was Mr. Richard, my namesake, Mensah.
Okay.
So for Blade to inbox me, I was a bit skeptical, even though I responded to him and he didn't take twice on his own, which means he has not read my response yet.
Okay.
So
Uh,
aside that,
okay. Keep talking.
and so aside that, one of my reasons is to go through the Binance app, the deposit. And then also the second issue is that I have a very good brother of mine who is really, really, really into crypto, like so much into crypto, a lot. And I explained to him about this, and he raised some eyebrow questions. Like, he asked me to give him the website, like that's the ancient.cash, to do some background checks and all that.
Okay.
He said so many things, like he said there are red flags for him if you deposit or if you purchase. If you advise, we shouldn't purchase. But if anything to go by and we should purchase, you shouldn't put plenty money into it.
What
And
were what were some of the red flags? What did he discover
one
on your
of the
website?
red flags he was talking about I can't figure, I might be doing mistake, but he talked about the website not being, is like, he said he talked about the people put on the website in terms of advertisement purposes and all that. are not the real people behind the project. The
Okay.
pictures of people on the website are not the real people behind the project. And also, the reason why he's saying that it's a red flag is people pay. There are websites that you can pay them to do things for you, and you make it look like you, but it's not you. One of them is Fiverr. I don't know if you know of Fiverr, Fiverr.com. He
Okay.
operates in that manner. So he was telling me that because he is into crypto, and I wanted to introduce him to and refer
Oh.
him to register. There is this crypto discussion they always have on Twitter. They call it, it's also a group. They call, as for Twitter's own, they call it Space. It's Space where they have discussions like this with multiple people who join a link, like the way we have joined the Telegram, and we are having uh, chats with other people who are on the Telegram channel. The same way for Twitter, they also have, they call it Space. On Twitter, it's called Space, where other people join, and then they have discussions, and it's all about Bitcoin. And every Thursday they do that. It's all about the crypto market, and they discuss that young boys, youth in Ghana, basically some of them too are outside the country. They come and also bring their thoughts.
All right.
That was where, and then over there they made mention of a token that is that is emerging in Ghana. And then I asked if it was Leo Eagle, and then they said no. Then they mentioned different token, and then they were talking about. They said it's a Ghanaian owned, or is a group of Ghanaians that are bringing it up. So I also felt, because I'm in Leo Eagle, and the basically almost everybody I speak to here are Ghanaians. I was thinking maybe it's Leo Eagle, so I asked, and they said no, but it was a different token. Then my brother told me, you get back to me on the Leo Eagle. Then later in the week after that particular space or Twitter discussion ended, he called me and I gave him the Asian.cash website. He said he wanted to do background checks before, and then he came up with that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I think much of our time has been spent, so we need to wrap up. First of all, regarding the registration, we have our brother Richard Mensah here. I wanted him to hold your hands after here and help you buy the token. That is very necessary. I'm not able to confirm that whoever chatted you was indeed our known brother called Tipley, because people have impersonated us a lot to scam others. So be very careful if someone is chatting you with our name. So be very careful. It have happened before. All right. So we wouldn't know exactly who that person was, but the joy is that our brother Richard Mensah is here, and he will contact you after this to help you continue what you started the last time.
Okay.
And regarding
Pastor,
your brother,
Pastor,
yeah, okay, yeah,
Pastor,
yeah.
please, tomorrow by 3 o'clock, if you come here, we would assist him.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
Mm,
Some of these
come
things,
here.
I think, yeah, we would need an. All right, some of this one we need an urgent because you want to buy. We don't want to keep people that want to buy till 3 o'clock. No.
Okay.
Any, yes.
Then after here, you chat me private.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Uh-huh.
can you see one Reverend Yima or Richard Mensah? They are all here. So
Okay.
after this, please try to chat them privately. Okay. Apart from that, regarding your brother issue, I don't want to comment much about that because it is his opinion, and we said opinion are like gnosis. Everyone has his own will. But sometimes the most ignorant people are the people that think they are very knowledgeable. They are very ignorant. Sometimes so, not all the time. Yes. As I sit here as a Bible principal teaching the Bible college, I realize those that come to the college with that kind of bossy, I am a pastor, I am this, I've been in ministry for this. They are people that know nothing. But those that will come with a humble spirit, most of the time you just see that they are full of wisdom and knowledge. So your brother saying he have gone to check our website and the people there are not real. It's his own cup of tea because if you really want to do a checks
No,
on
he
website,
said that the people there are not real. Oh.
he said they are not the people behind the project. Is that not
Yeah,
it?
he said the pictures of the people there look
Yes.
different from the people behind the project.
So now, who are the people behind the project and who are the pictures? That is the
Pastor,
challenge.
can I come in? Can I come in? Because I've also experienced this same yet. And what
Because
I
of our,
told them is
yes. Okay. Okay.
they
Talk.
do, they don't actually believe that at least black person can achieve something of that sort. That is what they don't believe in. That
Okay.
mentality of African person cannot overcome that. Is still making them
Suspicious.
suspicious. Uh-huh. So that is their own cup of tea. And I told the guy, there was another guy who confronted me on that, and I told him, I will just pick his number. I will always be updating him every month the progress of the project, and he will see that
Uh,
he has
yes.
made a
Thank
very
you.
big mistake.
Yes. I am trying to share some information on the screen if you can look through right now. You
Okay.
have come to a project that we say that we have created the Agents of Media shall be one of the biggest social media platform for the youth, crypto lovers, and celebrities to rally on. All charges for using our social media to promote any kind of business and brand shall be paid with a Leo Eagle. Just imagine what will be happening to the value of this token in the next months or year ahead of us. And then we have provided a link here, whereas you can just click the link, and then the link will connect you to our Asian media. And now you come to this Asian media, you are permitted to create an account, and then you just log in. Very simple. And someone will still doubt that this project is not real because we have gone ahead to build a whole social media platform. Guys, listen, oh, which scam project will have time, the impetus to do that, to create a whole social media platform? And you come and see a whole number of people here that are willing to mingle, to comment, to chat, and then to interact. And you end up saying, it is not real. I wonder how smart that person is because I'm also in the crypto space and I also do my background research. Anytime I do a research and see such a big project backing a particular crypto, no. It's very difficult for me to doubt it. Yes, look
Yes,
at the
sir.
number of.
But
Let me land. Sorry, let me land. Furthermore, you scroll down a little and you come here to see that we have created a staking platform, a farming platform. These are multi-million dollar platforms. These are not just ordinary Ghana Cities platform. So you click on the staking platform and then automatically it connects you to our platform where we are going to stake our coin, where we shall be farming our coin. You see? And then you see that the farming platform is ready, the staking is ready. And the person still say, just because of the pictures that he saw, who are basically operational leaders or no, people that are operating behind the background. Because of those operational members, you don't believe the project. My friend, it's just a matter of saying, okay, don't argue with that person at all. Because when it is a scam project, you don't waste your time building a social media. When it's a scam project, you don't waste your time building a staking platform. You don't waste your time building a farming platform. I always say, do your research and find out. Just Google it. How much does it cost to build a farming platform? Just Google it and see the prices that you'll be seeing. You will see thousands of dollars, $35,000, $70,000, 100 and something $1,000. You'll be seeing that. And which group of people will just pour about $50,000 into a project to build a farming platform, and at the end we become a scam? So these are some of the things I just wanted to challenge you to do, that that friend of yours didn't do a better research, because the platforms that we have put in place alone testifies that we have a future and we are not just a scam project, because scam projects cannot do what we have done. That is for you and for everyone listening to me to know that these are very serious allegations that we should not never entertain. We are very serious and we are very focused. So that is it. We don't want to entertain any negativity, because what they think is far from what we want to do. We are a global changers. We want to move the globe. Therefore, we don't want to entertain any sort of negativities as such. Thank you so much. I appreciate your love, your presence, and I encourage you to get as much as you can now before the price gets high. Okay.
Okay. I want to chip in something. My brother didn't say that it's a scam or something. He just said, and he didn't even say that it's not. He only said these are things that he is seeing as a red flag, but it doesn't mean to that it's not genuine. He only said he will only caution anybody in terms of investing big. That's all. But he didn't say that it's not genuine. He was only cautioning that he said that
Richard,
there
I
are
think
things
you
that
should
he sees.
save yourself the time and listen to what Pastor is telling you. Okay?
Exactly. Exactly.
Don't
Your brother
listen
went
to any
ahead.
negativity.
Yes.
Go
Your
buy your
brother.
coins. And I'm trying to
Exactly.
tell you right now, please get registering people. Register as much people so that from the 29th, you can stake the coins that you have bought and begin enjoying the 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 bonus. The
Yes.
bonus you can straight away be selling. I know times are hard everywhere. When you get the
Yes.
bonus, you can swap it into BNB and be using it for your day to day. No,
Yes.
don't listen to any negativity, okay? Please.
All right. Thank
For
you
me,
so
I'm
much.
not. I'm just informing the the group. That's all. If I am, probably I won't say I'm not.
Brother Richard, do you realize you have taken over 20 to 25 minutes all alone? Please, let's save the time so that other people can talk. All right. We are only trying to let you know that your brother was recommending another project which he think is better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes. So that is why we said no problem. We aren't the only tokens that are in the market, but we are also among the best tokens. Thank you for your patience. All right. Uh, we have already exhausted our time, guys. I'm finding difficult to say we shall allow anyone to talk because time is fast spent. Some of our people were here since 3 o'clock in Ghana time, and they have had the patience to be here throughout. We have to respect their time, we have to respect their data, we have to respect their energy. So at this moment, I would like to bring this meeting to an end if there is no any pressing information. But the joy is that we shall all be celebrating, God willing, on Monday while we see our coin go live. But remember, when the coin go live, it will not happen by magic. It will only move high and high as we keep on sharing. So today I would like to throw the challenge to every one of you. If you have not yet signed or like our Facebook page, please try to do that. When you come to the website, you see the Facebook at the bottom, click on it, and you know what? Share the pictures, the video, the information that we put on the Facebook. Share it on your timeline. The more you share, the more you make our community viral. Try to follow us on our Twitter page. Try to subscribe to our YouTube channel and try to join the Telegram group. Try to create account at the Ancient Media. All these are for us. When we do that and keep sharing information, then our coin will be very popular when we go market on Monday. But if we keep quiet, we'll go market, but the value will be where it is. And we don't want that to happen. So please, let's all do our very best. Share them. A lot of you guys are doing well. Time, it will not permit me to mention name, but in fact, the manner of which some of you are tagging the information on your of ancient or new token on your timeline, on your blogs, is so amazing and it's so refreshing. Some of you are using our pictures for your status, and that is also another way of publicity. So, guys, let's all do our best because this is your project. Remember, you got some quantity of tokens, and if this token will get to $10, who will you be? What will you be? Let's make this once and for all. It is always by pressure, by force, that we will be able to have a breakthrough. So please take it personal, like the way Reverend Yima have taken this project personal, like the way our brother Richard Mesa have taken it personal, our sister Nanaya have taken it over personal, and I will not talk of Brother Ben. They all taken it personal. The rest of you guys, I'm not mentioning names, but all of you have taken it personal as your personal project. Let's do so and take it personal as if we have been employed, but we are not, so that this project can go far, far, and far. Together, we can build a formidable project. We don't want to have a news in which people will underrate us because we are not too popular. Let's break the airwaves. Let's break the internet. Let's break the Facebook and the WhatsApp. Everywhere you pass is always about Leo Token, Asian media, Leo Token, Asian society, Leo Asian. Let's break the airwaves by putting in a lot of information. We are building gradually, by God's grace, we've been able to achieve another beautiful uh, thing today by putting all our goal sheet, the formidable goal sheet, the 17-page goal sheet. We've been able to do a video of it, video coverage of it. All right, so a very long video of about 45, 49-minute video. Yes, we will be hosting it on our website so that people who will not have the time to read can just watch the video and have all our go sheets, understand all the go sheets through the video. All right, so we shall also encrypt the video into audios so that you can just put your earpiece while walking, you'll be listening to the go sheet in the audio form. We have done all this, and God willing, tomorrow we'll be vetting them and then try to post them on the YouTube page so that people can have a download of it. All right, audio form, the video form, then the document form. All these three are available now. The graphic designer and the video editors just finished it, and I'm about to go through. When I've done my proof, when I watched through and do my proof reading and everything, then I will post it.
Evening.
Brother Frederick, do you want to say something? We are done. I'm just giving
Yeah,
my closing remarks.
yeah. What I want to say is that, you see, with respect to what Richard just said, in fact, me from onset, I know you are not alone. We have people in UK, US, uh, Russia, and those things, Dubai and India. And I remember one of our Zoom meeting, we had a guy, is it the Indian or whatever? He came
Yes.
online and spoke.
Yeah.
I believe once in a while, these people need to join for the people to know that this is not, it is sad. Even if it is African project, what is wrong with it? But for people to know that this is not only Ghana project, it's
It's to
international
do with
project.
African projects. What is wrong with that? We
Okay.
shall
No,
we
that's
not
what
to
I'm
embrace
saying.
it and make it our
No,
own? Come
Mama
on.
Rita,
Yes.
there's nothing wrong with it, but I just want the people to know that it is not sound like a parochial project. It is international project,
Sure.
which it's not only Pastor Isaac, but there are many behind this thing. You see, people don't know, so they only come and think that it is Pastor
My brother,
Isaac and
what
Chief doing
even
it.
if it was Pastor Isaac doing this, what is wrong? We need to begin to embrace us. We need to get people to embrace
I
us.
hope, yes, I understand you, but I'm only suggesting that once in a while, because I know it's not Pastor alone. I know Pastor is the
Yeah.
one doing the publicity.
Yes,
So
you're
at
right.
least once in a while,
You're right.
when they come for the people to know that there are people more to it backing him, then they will know that, oh, because now let's talk reality. You know our people. You know how they think. We think backwardsly, and that's all that I want to say.
You are 100% right. Uh, you see, right now, as we are talking, I have already said it here that we have some of our team members in Russia. Unfortunately, they don't entertain Telegram in Russia. Anyone from that
Okay,
end can testify. TBC
okay,
professional right now, as I'm speaking, is with me, chatting me behind the scene over issues on WhatsApp. Telegram is
okay,
banned in United Arab Emirates. When those of you in United Arab Emirates can testify that they don't entertain Telegram there. So you see, Telegram is
wow,
limited. So it is affecting some of these people from joining us. India,
okay,
Russia, and then some of the places, they don't allow them to use Telegram. So that is a bigger problem
okay,
we have now. So in the middle of this Telegram chat stuff, it cut those guys away from our meeting, and they are not able to attend again.
okay,
So they are calling us to create another mechanism, another meeting on a Zoom. For Zoom, in fact, it's like all over the world, they entertain Zoom. So they can join the Zoom.
okay,
But if it's not Zoom, then it is Telegram and WhatsApp. Then some areas are limited. So that is the little
okay,
challenge we have right now because we have the guys, they are there. But remember, some of the great people behind the project are right here. Oh. But it's like because we are African stuff, people don't even respect us here.
That is my pain, because if it is African, why do people get worried? Are we also not human
Yeah,
beings? Don't we have
yeah, we
knowledge?
are human beings. We are human beings.
But sometimes for purpose of credibility, then
Yes,
maybe they have to show up once in a while. Yeah.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
that is how,
Then with this, it is gradually because I raised this issue, but like I didn't get any maximum support. I said we should create another meeting on Zoom so that our brothers in the diaspora can join. But if it is only Telegram, then I'm sorry. Telegram is not going. It does not go far as we think. When you get to other part of the world and you mention Telegram, they will ask you what is it. They have no idea of what Telegram is because it is not allowed in their jurisdiction. They also have their social media channel. They have control and they allow their people to
okay,
join. So Telegram is very, very, very limited. That is one bigger problem we have. It is more or less like it is an American and African thing because it's not allowed in part of Europe and Asia. Telegram is not permissible.
okay,
And these are the
all
continents we
right,
have most of our people. All right. So we will
okay,
think around the clock, but
thank
all
you.
of you need to support that idea. Until we all agree, I alone cannot impose that we should go back to Zoom or we should create another Zoom meeting. If we all agree,
Pastor,
because
me
it
a
might
second
cause
though.
you second it.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
me
should do
too.
it alongside.
I support the Zoom.
We should do it
All right,
alongside.
all right, all right, all right. Then by Monday, we will create some of the days for Zoom and some for Telegram so that we can mix it. Or we will may create two different meetings, one on Zoom and one on Telegram within some of the days so that our brethren on the other part who are not on Telegram can join the meetings.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. If you don't have anything again, please I ask permission to end this meeting.
All right.
But I want to say something. I want to tell the Ghanaians that the competition is very keen. Now we don't have any zero token in the competition anymore. The lowest, that is 100. The normal 100 is 1,000 tokens. So the competition is very keen. So if you are among the 100, then you should be aware of kicking out any moment from now. Thank you very much. Mr.
Don't
Tible came
don't
to
end
end
it.
us.
Don't end it.
Mr. Tible came
We
to.
have some people to please, Reverend Ima, don't end it. We have some people to attend to.
Okay.
So
Okay. Mr. Tible came to end us. Or he was here.
I have been here since we are handling it well, so I was just also listening. All right, so you just go ahead and
Thank you.
end.
Okay.
Yeah, we are
Okay.
almost done, so that we'll continue tomorrow. So go ahead.
The workaholic Richard Mensah says we should not end the meeting. He is having some people to handle. So let's.
All right. So, guys, at this
do.
juncture, you can leave one after the other and allow them to handle the rest. Thank you.
All right. Good night to you all. Yeah, Richard.
Are you closing? I have something to say.
We have closed the meeting. For the meeting is
Hey.
closed. We are only handling challenges.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, if you have anything to say, just say it.
I wanted to. I wanted to make a suggestion that when the private coin comes into force, at this pastor, the leader should consider rewarding us for attending meetings. That is my
Come
suggestion.
on. Come
When
on.
pastor was mentioning how to access, how you can get access to the private coin, he mentioned criteria. I didn't hear of that one. There's no easy attending meetings every day. So that it will even motivate some people. You see that right now we are many, but the meetings people are put on some lackadaisical attitude. They don't want to attend. So at
Are you
least that
marking
will
register?
motivate them.
Mr. Asma,
Come
are you
again?
marking register?
No.
From now going, mark register so that we will know those who will be attending.
If you are marking, start.
Oh my, we know ourselves. Those of us who have been attending, we know ourselves.
Anyway, I didn't want to talk, but hey, Mr. Asma, open demo. Obviously, you phone now. I shall say no more home coin.
Pastor, please, you are still sharing your screen. Oh.
Me,
Pastor, you are still sharing your screen. Pastor,
when Pastor was doing the
he's still
presentation, he
sharing
told
his
us
screen. So
how we can access the private coin. So that's why I'm also adding it to it. He didn't mention that one, so I'm just reminding him that.
yes. What we are saying is before the private coin comes, the leadership will be in force. So that one is not going to be a decision of either of us. Yes, is going to be the decision of all of us. In fact, it's going to be the decision of the community. So if they agree that we should go by that, that is what we will do. So if anybody gives you any answer here now, I think it will be misleading. What if it gets there and the leadership decide that it won't be a good idea? So the good thing about it is that you are still going to decide what will happen. So no cause for alarm. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be pastor. It's going to be the community. Exactly. Who knows? Maybe by that time you are going to be the MD. So if you say we
I
should
am
share,
I
if
am
you say
hoping I am hoping and praying that I will fall within the hand.
Yes, yes. So if that time comes and you say we should share all the coins free, that is your decision. Well, if you fail, it is you. Yes. I can see you had a very nice meeting. Today they are lost, but it's all the same. I was handling some other things, so all right. So Richard can continue.
Yeah, Richie. Hello, Richard. Are you there? We have so the rest can go, and then if you are not tired, you can stay. If you are tired, you can go and sleep. Hello, Richard. You are mute, so on mute. Click on mute and then. Hello, Richard. Are you there? And then one Douglas, he didn't come. The Douglas didn't come. All right. So if Moses Ofori, do you have any challenge? Do you have any issue? Hello, Moses. Can you hear me?
Richard, now I'm ready.
Hello.
Yeah, I asked some two guys to meet me after
Hello.
the meeting because they were having challenge, and I told them, yeah.
Hello.
But I think they are even not here. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Mr. Moses. Hello.
The B&B isn't here now. It's not. It's here. It has come. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Hello. All right. So if
Richard,
yeah,
still Pastor sharing the screen no. Be on your way, no prompt in my. Now, Richard, have you been able to help Richard?
He's not even speaking.
Richard.
He's not
Hello,
speaking.
Richard. Richard Pomiye. Richard Pomiye.
Okay, so let's end it.
If
Douglas
he's
is
not
not
speaking,
here. There was another guy who is also not here.
Richard. Richard. Okay, you let's end it and then see if I told him to chat us private, so maybe he will chat you. Okay, so God willing, tomorrow morning.
All right.
Bye.